Introducing Better Grownups, a parenting podcast all about how to be, well, a better grownup.
It is okay to not know everything and not know how to do it right.
They shouldn't have to put effort into getting to know me. That's my job.
Hopefully they'll be people that I'm proud of and people that I'm proud to know when they're adults.
I'm Jelani Memory, a Black father of 6. And back in 2018, I wrote a book titled A Kid's Book About Racism. Yes, it's actually for kids. Growing up as a Black kid in the whitest city in America, Portland, Oregon, it felt important that my kids not only know what racism is, but how to talk about it openly. Now my kids frequently feel comfortable asking, is this racist? Which I just love. That book turned into a book series, then a company, and eventually a whole podcast network. All of it dedicated to telling important stories for kids. But this show, this one's just for you grownups. Better Grownups is all about getting into the nitty-gritty of parenting, identity, gender, race, class, mental health, you name it. I talk with a new guest each week about how parenting is a reflection of our identity, how we were raised, and who we are. About how sometimes we're still trying to grow up even as we raise our kids. About how leaving behind the way you were parented isn't so easy. And how the kids in our lives need us to be better grownups. In each episode, you'll hear real-world stories, explore uncomfortable topics, and gain inspiration from icons, professionals, and everyday folks.
I tell them you can learn from your children, so reverse mentoring is actually a thing. Like, learn from someone junior to you. Don't always look for the elder to pour into you. Your child could teach you something. Give them an opportunity to create a play day and learn from them.
I think the biggest way to not screw it up is to acknowledge that you don't know everything. And that, that is also okay.
Kids are resilient. They're watching for you to fail, but they're watching for what you do after you fail. Failing is part of learning. It's important that we fail, and more important that we fail forward.
And I don't assume that I have the answers. I assume that I have the desire and willingness to ask the question, but everything is about co-discovery, and everything is about building a better dialogue.
Listen to Better Grownups every Tuesday wherever you find your podcasts.